In this video, we're going to find slope, and the variable that is often used to represent slope is the letter m. A definition for slope is rise over run, which is why we're going to subtract the y's over subtracting the x's. In this first example, let's refer to -2, 5 as our first point and 6, -3 as our second point. That means that -2 will be x sub 1 and 5 y sub 1, and the 6 from our second point will be x sub 2, and -3 will be y sub 2. When finding slope, I like to pre-write the fraction bar and the minus signs in the top and the bottom. Now we're ready to make our substitutions. Following the formula, I will put y sub 2, which is -3, right there, and then y sub 1 here. Again, following my formula, x sub 2 is 6 minus x sub 1 is -2. Let's go ahead and simplify. -3 minus 5 is -8. Minus minus becomes a plus, so 6 plus 2 is +8. And -8 divided by +8 is -1. A common question that's asked is, does it matter if I start with -3 or 5? Well, it really doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. So let's say that I decide to start with 5 for my y's. Then I'm going to need to start with -2 for my x. So starting with 5, subtracting my y's, 5 minus a -3, and then starting with -2, I'll have -2 minus 6. Simplifying, this minus minus is a plus, so 5 plus 3 is 8. In the denominator, -2 minus 6 is -8, and 8 divided by -8 is -1. Notice we have the same answer. Let's go ahead and do one more example. I'd like you to see one more time that it does not matter which y I start with. So if I follow the formula, I might have -6 subtracting the other y, so minus -4. And then since I started with -6, I'm going to have 2 and then the 1. So 2 minus 1. If we change the order, then I'm going to start instead when I subtract the y's, just reading it from left to right. So -4 minus -6, and then 1 minus 2. In both of these, we're going to get the same answer. So -6 plus 4 is -2, and 2 minus 1 is 1. In this one, minus minus is a plus, so -4 plus 6 is 2, and 1 minus 1 is -1. -2 divided by 1, or 2 divided by -1, both of them equal -2.